we all want more experience, but doing 5,000 calls tomorrow is probably not going to be possible for you. And actually for them to answer and get that experience. We can all get more experience on voicemails, but that's probably not the key area of what we want to change. So this is all about how you can gain more experience in your everyday life to improve your sales acumen, to improve your customer relations, your managing projects, whatever it is in your life, to be able to improve it, but focus mainly on sales and utilize experiences you have in order to improve by just giving it some extra thought.
What we all wish for is more experience. Whether that be as a baby, you wish for more experience, you wish for more knowledge, whether that be where you are right now, whether it be when you were 16 and someone was bullying you because you had a spot and you realised that they're more worried about their own spot than you, whether it was you were 10 years old and you were playing football with 15-year-olds and you wish you knew how to meg somebody but you didn't know how to do it. Whatever you're doing in life is you're wishing for more experience. Whether you're going out to buy a car and you're wishing more about cars than you do right now, and therefore you'd like to know what that bloody noise is with the squeaking. If you knew properly, you knew it was the cam belt, but you've got no bloody idea, etc., etc., etc. I bought this, I didn't like it, I wouldn't do that experience again. Okay? So the more experience that we have, the better that we become. Now, 10 years of experience of selling something doesn't give you 10 years of sales experience, depending on what you utilize with that time. If you've sold the same products over and over and over again, to the same people over and over and over again, you're not a f***ing salesperson, you're an order taker. Now, if you've increased that revenue, if you've grown this, if you've done that, if you've encountered new challenges, that's where experience comes into play. So that's why somebody with a year's experience can outposition somebody with 10 years experience. Like, I won't name them, they won't watch the private equity, well, they definitely won't watch the recruiter training on, but there's a recruiter I know who's got more experience than me. He's one of the worst recruiters I've ever met. I think he's mid-40s, it's just bloody terrible. Right? But he's got 15, 20 years of recruitment experience, so therefore he should be better. No, it's the actual experiences that we have. So having 10 years of experience isn't as good as having 10 years of experiences rolled up into 1 year. So what's my message here? My message here is, as salespeople, how do you gain more experience? If I asked you to make 500 BD calls, every single one of them answered, and you had to block and tackle with every one of them live in a week versus 5 years. You're going to do a lot more in that week than you are in the 5-year process, because you'll have forgotten your first call, you've forgotten your second one, your 20th, etc. And it's all about building on that. So now, what am I saying? Do we just go out there and make 500 BD dials and make sure everybody answers? Well, that's outside of our control. What I'm saying is how do you gain more experience? How do you increase the level of experience that you have? And that is both as a output whilst you're here, but also looking outside of this office and outside of this phone call and outside of whatever else that you're doing to gain experience. Every time somebody sells to you is an opportunity for you to learn. Every time you look to buy something is an opportunity for you to learn. You go buy a car, think about how you feel. You go buy a bag, you go buy some shoes, you go to Greg's and buy a pasty and think about how much better they could be at selling it. What do you want, love? Oh, I'll have a sausage, bean and cheese, please. We haven't got any. Oh, okay. What else can I get? You rushed and you're like, right, give me a second. I don't know. I'll come here for a sausage, bean and cheese. Now I'm going to walk out with shitty cheese and onion pasty. Right? So, and then, I'll just have a cheese and onion pasty. All right, anything else? No. Okay. Have a sausage, bean and cheese. Whereas it walks in and goes, hi, Mo, back again. Good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, I'm very well, thanks. How are you? I'm really good. Is it the usual? Yeah, sausage, bean and cheese. Perfect. I'll make sure I've got a warm one for you. Brilliant. Pull it out. Not going to let you leave out here, Mo, without an apple juice or a drink. What bottle are you getting from behind you? Now, suddenly you feel like you have to buy a bottle. Oh, yeah, I'll get a bottle of water. Or, oh, go on, I'll have an apple juice then. Brilliant. Fantastic. Anything sweet to finish it off with? Oh, God. Oh, if you tried one of these donuts, they are excellent. I had one yesterday, and they are absolutely excellent. They're brand new. Would you like one? Yeah, would you?
Brilliant, I'll put that in the bag as well. That difference in level of experience, it's the same. I'm going in to buy a sausage, bean and cheese. I might end up with a cheese and onion pasty. I'm really sorry I haven't got any sausage, bean and cheeses. But my second favourite in this shop is cheese and onion. There's cheese and onion pasties. I think they're incredible. You don't like cheese? How can you not like cheese? Right, what else can I do for you then? Come on, I'm not letting you leave here. You came in for a sausage, bean and cheese. What are we going for? Right? That level of experience is exactly the same. You come out with the same thing. The difference is I've sold 3 things against 1. The difference is that person feels a lot more comfortable walking in there again. Now, that's high-end retail sales versus low-end retail sales. But we've all been to a bar and a pint costs exactly the same and we've had different experiences. A cocktail costs exactly the same, give or take, and we've had different experiences. So it's the level of selling and that person and how they do it. And it's not about you going, all right, well, that was a nice sales experience. It's about thinking, how can I adopt that into what I do? How can I bring that level of energy? How can I bring that level of communication? How can I raise my bar to that level? Exactly the same when you're going to sell something or when you're going to buy something or when you're trying to encourage your brother to do something or your sister to do something or your mum to do something or your dad to do something. Whoever it is, you're able to communicate in a different manner, in a different perspective. It's learning from those experiences that will make you better at sales. Right? No one in here has kids, but you all have younger brothers or sisters. The best possible salespeople are children because they don't give a about the word no. They will find any means necessary to get whatever they want. If you're stood in the middle of a shop or even at a little small newsagent and your little brother goes, can I have a Milky Way? And you go, no. And he goes, can I have a Milky Way? No. Can I have a Milky Way? No. And then they start kicking off. Right? Imagine just kicking off. And you're like, have this Milky Way, I don't need any of that. Right? Persistence. They've sold to you why they should have a Milky Way. They've just forced you into that decision. We don't cry and kick off on the phone, but we could use and leverage some of that experience, of that persistence and that dog-earedness and going for it to bring it into the real world. So we don't have to have all the 5,000 calls. Of course, we need that level of immersion, but you can learn from your surroundings of how to become better at selling, how to become better at interacting with humans, how to become better at getting people to do things that you want them to do, and how to position them to do things to benefit them. Right? If you've got a parent or a sibling or something that's ill or not well and not going to get help, you can position how can you sell that to that person to go get help. And that is a good measure of your life. Maybe you're not able to do it, someone comes in and goes, oh, you need to take vitamin D tablets. Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy at work told me you need to take vitamin D. I've been telling you that for 2 years and you're not done it. Some bloke at work tells you once and you're on it, right? But different message, different person. But how could you sell to that person to get that opportunity for them to then take vitamin D and you to help them? So there's all sorts of different ways of how you can improve your skill set and how you can improve what you're doing. And it's all about leveraging the experiences that you have and the experiences you can have by having more of them and thinking about and reflecting on them post those discussions, post those scenarios, post those experiences.